So if you find yourself telling them again and 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 again, you're getting the point, you're going to pull all your hair out. Everything's working perfectly. Yeah, so very well said, Bonnie. And as a role playing, it really is so simple to do and simple not to do. You know, the parent does it first. That way we can actually see what's happening. Nobody was ever talked into walking. It's monkey see, monkey do is part of the role play. So if you find yourself telling them again and 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 again, you're getting the point, you're going to pull all your hair out. Everything's working perfectly in the wrong direction. But if you can go, let me show you, and then they see it. Now, your turn. Monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, look at that. You got it. And we release. Bonnie will touch on this before we move forward, but we release our attachment that they got to do it exactly like you. Because if there was any truth to that, your thumbprint don't match. So why would we want to imprint our thumbprint on our little geniuses when they're different? This is allowing us to allow each of us to embrace our own uniqueness. This is powerful through the role play. Back to you, Bonnie.
Absolutely. Okay, so those are the three things that we do before we engage on the road trip, the tea in the backyard, the grocery shopping, the restaurant, whatever it is. This is law, it's universal, these will work. Now, we're entering into the event, right? We're heading into the car and onto the road trip, and we're going to have the next step is going to be, now it's time to take action. And the number one thing I want to say is, as we enter into the event here, no matter what you've experienced in the past, you've got your plan in place. So this is where you're going to kind of release any kind of attachment to your child's goals, because they are engaged now. They have a purpose to listen to you or to be motivated. So your number one thing as we take action. So Tom, are you frozen? Okay. You look frozen. So take action goes in the top first triangle. And then underneath the triangle, you want to put believe in their abilities. Believe that they can do it. Believe that no matter how hyper they are, no matter how much they can't focus, no matter how disruptive they are, they have the ability to say mom on the car ride 3 times only. They have the ability to think, and they want to please you. Back to you, Tom. And see, Tom's seen some amazing things. I mean, he had a few volunteers at his school, but he used to do weekend events, and there'd be, and I've seen pictures, but there'd be like 100 kids all standing in single file line, 100 kids that with behavior disorders that were getting kicked out of traditional daycares, all standing in single file line on field trips and whatnot. So it's not like, oh, you don't know what I'm going through. We do, because I had 4 at the same time, and then he had like up to 100 at a time. All right. Oh, I love that. Bare minimum, average, or outstanding rewards for your children is going to be part of the plan. Okay, Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, just to make sure we help everybody do all their massive takeaways, right? We're going to take a little bit of a break, a couple minutes for you to go take in actions, and right, so we can get these things in place, because if it's in your head, you'll lose it fast, but if you write it down, it's sure to last. And so as we kind of look at just a few things here, just to bring awareness, remember, you're supposed to see some ahas today. You'll learn how to do them later in our 1-year program to the T, but today's awareness. Oh my gosh, this is good stuff. So release that attachment, allow them to do their own embracing their own uniqueness. The role playing is about showing them how they can do something as bare minimum. What does that look like? What does an average look like? And what does outstanding look like? You might be able to relate that to your goals as a job. You know what bare minimum looks like to get fired. You know what it looks like to be outstanding to get a promotion. And you know what average is to just stay in the middle of the herd and not get fired or get promoted. This is what they're asking for with these kinds of role plays. So what does behavior look like in that grocery store to say, I don't want my cookie. Bare minimum, I want 2 cookies. Average, I want a box of cookies. Outstanding. They're looking for how to. So as they do take action, we believe in them that they can learn. This is part of that detachment. So it's very powerful of what's happening. You're just taking action on a plan.
I need to add something. I don't want any comments going, cookies aren't good for kids. It doesn't need to be a cookie. Like it could be like TV time or video game time or what. See, this is where you get to embrace your own uniqueness, mom or dad. Like this is where you get to say what's important to you. You have values, morals, like characteristics you want to build in your children. You have things that you believe in. We don't all need to believe in the same thing. And so when Tom says box of cookies, like it could be like, do you want a whole cookie, a half a cookie, or a quarter of a cookie? Like it doesn't need to be 1, 2, or 3 or a box or whatever. It could be whatever it is. So I just wanted to pre-frame with that. And we're moving into the take action.